Okay, here we are working on that, covering up that gap from that branch yet. And there's the branch we've been working on. And I got the pattern as good as I can get it. There's that little gap, you know, right above the top of the branch, but this branch is going to end up pointing up a little more, so I'm hoping when I do that, it'll fill in that little gap there. And besides, it's going to need a hole to fall into. But at any rate, I got my pattern picked out on the wire for the trunk there, and I'm hoping to get this tight, so I'm going to do a little hammering on this, and I do this quite often right before I twist up a chunk of trunk. And I just got my little pounder tool. I'll get in there and kind of even get it twisting. Okay, that looks pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and do the leapfrog thing here. We're going to move this one up a little bit, put a new one on. That's going to be real tight. I'm going to tighten it up. And how I'm tightening it is I'm pulling real hard on this one and then trying to help it spin along a little bit with my fingers. And once it stops spinning, you know it's tight enough. I'm going to kind of do the same thing as I go along. And throw a little wrap on it. I'm going to go take a close look, make sure everything looks right, because once you throw a heavy twist on it, see a little bit, I'd like to pound a little bit better on the other side here. Okay, I'm going to go for it. Throw the wrench on there, just put a little crank tight. See what happens. Now your wrench is going to start to egg out, and if you look at it from the top down, it just gets an egg shape. And basically what I try and do to avoid an egg-shaped trunk is once you get an egg shape, you can let go with the pliers and then grab it on the pointiest parts of the egg and continue on. And once again, where you really get the tightness is where you do that bounce. And then it's egging out. Do the unegg. Boy, that's a good term. I like that one. Do the unegg. Okay, I'm gonna go look in here and see how nasty everything looks. Well, camera's in the way. Now you see at this point, I can still take both these runners off here if I'd like to, and I'd like to in this case. Because I haven't twisted it very far yet. And you can still go back here now and rearrange wires, but every time after you do that, you're going to want to, you know, get the wrench on there, tap, tap, tap it, go through everything I just went through, and it's kind of starting over. But I see a couple wires I want to move, so I'm going to do that.